So, I wanted to hop on and ask a question. How well do you know yourself? And listen to the word that I said, know yourself, as in who you truly are, the self, not your name, not your race, your religion, this character you've built up, the self. The self is everything and nothing at the same time. The self is that God essence that is within you. So, once again, how well do you know yourself? So, you hear me say on this channel a lot, I speak about energy because everything is energy. And I use the word energy to basically dumb it down. And because you get all these different terms and people get lost in the sauce. So on my personal journey, I just dumbed it down as much as possible and stuck with basic language on everything. And that helped me breeze through, because you can get lost in all these different words, and because they have a name for everything. That doesn't make it that. So like, this is what? If I ask 10 people on this trail, I hold it up, they're gonna say more than likely stick, law, whatever. They're gonna have some type of word associated with it. But in nature, do you think that's what it calls itself? You think that stick says, oh, that's my name, I'm Stick? No, it is what it is. It's nothing and it's everything at the same time. So when I say everything, it could be a stick, it could be a twig, it could be a branch. Do you see? It's so many things that it could be. That doesn't make it that's what it is. That's just a label that we've given it. And when you get caught up in these labels, you start to believe that's what it is. No. I look in the sky, I see a bird. Is it a bird? Do you think that's what the bird calls its name? Blue jay, red robin? You think that's the names that they gave themselves? Or is that the names we gave them? So, like I said, know the self, your true essence. Everybody has their own personal little vibration. And you need to tune in to that vibration and understand that vibration. And once you understand that that is truly who you are, and now you've immersed yourself into this experience, thinking that, hey, oh, I'm Bob, I'm Tom, I'm Bill, I'm Susan. No, these are all names. Once again, same thing. Twig, blue jay. You see, now you're confusing what you truly are with a label. Know who you truly are. And who you truly are is held within you. And it can't be labeled, and it can't be named. As soon as you put a label on it, you stick a name on it, you're no longer talking about the self, because it's nameless. So, and if you haven't discovered that part of yourself, you haven't tapped into your true nature. You're just still stuck into this third dimension, when there are more things than this third dimension. So I was able to tap into that of my true self once I separated myself from individuals who we were not vibrating the same. I'll just say that. So, and once I understood that, and once I isolated myself from them, and I started focusing on my individual frequency, the first thing I noticed was all of these. The only way I can, it's almost like a rope, right? Like a lasso, like somebody had a lasso around me. As I started to sink more and more into that of which I truly am, those energies stood out more. And I was able to essentially remove that lasso from around me. And once I did that, I noticed my energy went up. My focus went up. My drive, a lot of things, and I just kept, as I dove deeper and deeper into the self, I was noticing all these lassos all around me. And what was happening was other individuals kept me at a lower vibrating rate so that they can siphon my energy off. So in order for that to work, they had to lower my vibration. Give me frustrating circumstances, put me in different scenarios, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And all with the intent and purpose of, like I said, lowering my vibration. So when my vibration is lower, then they would just siphon off my energy that way. But once I understood my energy, this is my energy, okay. And when I felt different energies, foreign energies, I will say, that was within my energetic field, I was removing them. And as I removed them, I became stronger, more focused, because these are all different things that they were pulling away from me. So focus on you. Go within and get to know your true self, the self. And once you start doing that, you should naturally start swapping over to the observer. You could look at it like this. This is our movie, your own personal movie. And you play two distinct roles in your movie. You're the director and you're also the star. So it's 50-50 on both. So you have to have a balance. So the director observes. The director is never in the movie. He's there to observe. Hey, you're moving wrong this way. Hey, you didn't say that line right. Hey, that's the job of the director, right? The star is to execute those commands, that of the director, so that they can put out the best product, right? So that's essentially what you should be doing, is you balance yourself between those two energies, being the director, aka the observer, and then the star. And that's the character, the persona that you portray in this movie or game of life. But your main objective should be getting to know your true essence, the self. And I'm going to leave it there. And as always, if you got anything out of this message, I ask you to like, subscribe, and I will definitely check you in the next one.